welcome football fans to tonight's contest between the Abilene Bombers and the New Mexico Stars. We get ready to kick this off. My name's Britt, and I've got Marcus here in the booth with me tonight. What do you think, Marcus?
I think it's going to be a good game. The Bombers are here, and New Mexico's coming in from out of town. You know, they made that long trip. I think they want to win.
I bet you're right. Here we go. We're going to have the Bombers kicking off to New Mexico to start the game. That's Felipe Martinez for the Bombers kicking the ball. Back deep to receive. We got number 2 for New Mexico, DeMarcus James, I'm sorry. And
number 11, Josh Floyd, also back there to return.
All right. Here we go. Ball's picked up by number 5, Seth Smith. He carries the ball to just about the 25-yard line.
Number 8, Jeremiah Turner on the tackle.
All right. Here New Mexico comes to line up on the ball, 23-yard line. Number 1, Brandon Crawford under center. Fumbles a snap, falls on it. Ball's covered up at the 19-yard line.
We've got Turner in on the play again, man. He's just flying around tonight. He's ready.
That's a fired-up Bombers defense already. Shutting them down after one play. It might have been a fumbled snap, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Dexter Manley split wide. Brendan Crawford under center. And we got whistles before the play gets off. It's timeout. New Mexico. Yeah, we're talking. Hey, can you see it? Can you see any picking up any sound over there? Test. You got me. You got sound? Test, test, test. It's showing that it's picking up.
Check, check, check.
Test, check, check. His is louder. All right, pass down the field to number. Who is that on that reception? Number 10.
Number 10, Dexter Manley with the reception down at the 10-yard line. Got 2 Bombers defenders on the play. Number 21, Archie Reed. And number 4, Diamond Weaver.
I apologize for any technical difficulties we might be having that y'all can't hear us. Y'all can't hear us out there on the radio.
Got number 1, Brendan Crawford taking the snap again.
Oh, there's a flag.
There's a penalty flag. Looked like number 8,
offside.
Jeremiah Turner jumped off sides. Little antsy there on the field.
Puts the ball at the 5-yard line, Marcus. They've moved down the field pretty well.
We had a few good plays by our Bomber defense. Then just one play up the middle put them in scoring position.
First and 5. We
got Brendan Crawford taking the snap again. Takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and
he's hammered.
Big hit.
Wally Mummin on the hit.
And number 5, Seth Smith, was down at the 2-yard line, it looked like.
All right, we've got second and goal from the 2-yard line.
Got two receivers split out.
Brendan
Crawford
under
taking the
center.
snap. Hands it off up the middle. Number 5.
Seth Smith, touchdown.
There's a flag on the play, though.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Don't speak too quick now. Let's see what this is.
Good eye, Marcus. I did not see that. Penalties declined. It is a touchdown. I didn't speak too soon.
Oh. Extra point attempt. By number 14, Zeke Arevalo.
Man, I hope you got that last name right. I wouldn't have even attempted it.
The holder, Josh Floyd. Snap, the kick, and it's good.
Scores 7-0 with 11:20 left in the first quarter. Let's hope the Bombers offense can come out and get something started just as quick.
They're at their home field, so I'm sure they'll be fired up to strike back quick.
Back. We've got Juan Reese back and LaJuan Edwards back for the kick.
Looks like number 19, Josh Vaughn, put the ball on the tee, so he's kicking off.
Kicks up. Juan Reese fields it in his own end zone. Brings the ball out. Well, he got one guy to beat. Oh!
That was a great return. Great return.
Into the wall. Juan Reese picks up major yardage on that one. Bites a big chunk out of the field.
All the way down to the 16. See if number 5, Seth Smith's ready to lead his offense.
All right, here we go. Byron Ingram under center. Drop back. Receiver. Oh, over the wall.
A big hit by the Stars, DeMarcus James.
Who was that? LaJuan Edwards thrown over the wall on that catch. Great catch. Can't believe he held on to that. All right, Ingram's got the play back in for the offense.
We've got number 14, Brian Ingram out right, and also number 2, Juan Reese. Ingram takes a snap.
Lots of time.
Throws it in the end zone.
Oh! There's a souvenir.
Looks like he put a little bit too much air under that one.
Got a little under it. If he had about a 47-inch higher vertical, I think he could have gotten that one.
That's still pushing it.
Maybe. Third and 1 from what is that? The 7-yard line.
And he hands it off to number 55, Jermaine Blakely. Doesn't look like he got much.
That's a big ball carrier right there.
Sorry, that was number 56, Alex Joyner with the carry. Well, he did get the first down.
That spot, he got the first down, so we got first and goal from the 6-yard line. Let's see what the Bombers do here.
Trips to the right. Ingram takes the snap.
Handed off Joyner again, gets to the 2-yard line before he's tripped up.
Looks like they're really powering it down there in the goal line.
He's got a lot of power.
Looks like Juan Reese and Lawan Edwards are just substituted for, so let's see what package we're going with right here.
We're bringing in our heavy set.
We've got one wide receiver split out right, and that's number 14, Brian Ingram.
Ingram lines up the shotgun. He's going to take it in himself. Touchdown for the Bombers. Byron Ingram runs it in from the 2-yard line for the Bombers' touchdown.
Got number 22, Felipe Martinez, attempting his first extra point of the night.
You know, prior to the game starting, he was making them from the 25 and beyond.
Yeah, I saw that. He's got a strong leg.
Should be a chip shot, and it looks good. That ties it up with 8 minutes left in the first quarter.
Looks like both these offenses are always ready to strike.
Now let's see which defense can step up first. I think the Bombers going to step up right here. They're going to come out and they're going to do something amazing. You got dance team girls. They got some of these girls have pretty good arms. They get all the way up here into the nosebleed section. Felipe Martinez setting the ball up for the Bombers.
Got number 11, Josh Floyd back. Also with number 2, DeMarcus James for New Mexico.
And the kick is up. Whoa, over his head. Builds it at the wall in his own end zone. Safety!
Safety Bombers! That's an amazing play.
It could have been a safety. I'm not sure. We'll see where the spot is. They might give him some little progression on that.
Man, those Bombers sure were flying down that field.
They guys spotted that ball on the 1-yard line. It was not a safety. It was a very good defensive play by the kicking team.
I'll tell you what, New Mexico sure did get lucky on that one.
They're starting back just about as far as you could actually start back on this field.
They've got to be careful back here.
Hey, Marcus, all I can say is that I told you so. The Bombers' defense were going to do something amazing. The kicking team started it off. Now we got the bottle race. This is always fun.
It's a good way to keep the fans interacted.
Watch. One of these poor kids is going to get a full bottle, and that's when it gets funny.
Oh. They sure are chopping out there.
Oh, we got all three of them. Up. Okay, so none of the three got a full jug this time. Last week, one of them got a full jug and almost pulled his arm off and did a backflip.
Oh,
It was pretty funny.
I would have loved to see that. Back to the game now. New Mexico starting out the 1 yard line. I'm curious to see what they're going to do.
Got Brandon Crawford under center. Oh, no.
And
Oh, no. That was
number 8, Jeremiah Turner, is offsides, and I believe that's his second penalty this game.
offside. He's trying to jump that snap, and it's just not working out for him right now. He's a little too aggressive.
He's just a little antsy. I think it'll play out to his favor later in the game.
And that's going to move him off the 1 yard line. Looks like it's going to be first down and 6 from the 6. Or nope, I take it back. Automatic first down, it looks like. First and 10 from the 6.
Brendan Crawford taking the snap. Takes the snap, drops back. He's looking to pass.
Oh, he's got it under pressure. Oh, and he gets away from it.
Oh.
Who is?
Takes it all the way down to the 15 by himself.
Before Archie Reed slams him into the wall.
Archie Reed was bloodthirsty on that play.
Slams him into the wall. Man, that's one thing I love about this sport. Never lacking any action. All right, break the snap. Here we go now.
Brendan Crawford takes the snap, pitches it, pitches out right. He's running up.
Seth Smith, he's got an open field, only one guy to beat, and he doesn't.
Seth Smith with a good run. It was great.
Great
He looked
run.
like he trucked someone over there about the 20. Bomber defense, I'm sure they'll be wrapping up for the rest of the game. I'm sure they're going to hear that one from their coaches.
Oh, yeah. You know, they started out on fire, and they just ended with that long run.
That's what penalties will do for you. The extra point now, the snap, the kick, and it's good.
All right, that's 14-7 with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Looks like we're going to have a real barn burner here tonight.
Yep, it's going to be a shootout.
See if the Bombers offense can answer just as quickly. Get some long pass or run to put together for themselves.
With all the playmakers they have, I'm sure it won't be a problem.
All right, looks like we got Juan Reese back deep and LaJuan Edwards just in front of him. Let's see if Juan Reese can get that long turn like he did last time.
Let's see if they'll kick it to him again.
I don't know if I would.
Got number 19 kicking off again for New Mexico, Josh Vaughn.
Kick.
Vaughn kind of squibs it up the middle there.
Did not choose to go to Juan Reese that time.
Edwards with a pretty good return, though, down to the 23.
Yeah, I bet Juan Reese don't see that kick the rest of this game.
Let's see if the Bombers can strike back now.
Juan Reese and Brian Ingham split out. Juan Reese in motion. Byron Ingham under center.
Ingram takes a snap, drops back, and passes it.
And
it is. It is.
Juan Reese gets the reception on
They
that.
give him the catch. Looked there for a second like number 21, Michael Carrasco, had an interception, but I think Juan Reese just outpowered him right there.
Wow, that was a great battle for that ball. Both of them wanted it, and Juan Reese came out with it.
As a receiver, it's great to have strong hands, and I think that he just showed that factor. Ingram's got trips to the right.
Brian Ingram split out, backing off, go in motion. Byron Ingram under center.
Drops back, looking to pass. Throws it to the left, and
incomplete.
A great play by number 2, DeMarcus James from New Mexico.
It was there to cover that up. That ball really never had a chance. He was playing such good defense on it. Third and 3 at the 20-yard line. We need something big right here, Marcus.
Yep. We got big number 56 in the backfield with Ingram.
Juan Reese in motion. Quick pass to Juan Reese. Catches it. Makes a move. The whole swarm of the Stars come get him at the wall.
Juan Reese is showing me some quickness in this game. He is quick.
That is a Bombers first down. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line. Right on the edge of the Fox box.
We've got Ingram and Weaver out left. And then number 56, big number 56 takes it.
A lot of momentum.
Yep, that is. Alex Joyner with a great carry. He did not get the first down.
On that play.
2nd and 2 about. I love that power run game that they've been showing.
Looks good. All right, Ingram under center again.
Trips to the right, looking to pass. Looked like there was contact made. Number 2, Juan Reese, across the middle, but wasn't anything called.
Now, Juan Reese ran into some traffic back there. Pass was definitely intended for Juan Reese.
Got to watch out for those big old linebackers across the middle.
Byron Ingram brings the play into the huddle, breaks the huddle, and comes to the line under center.
Got Ingram and Edwards out to the right. Then Juan Reese going out there. Ingram takes a snap, drops back, looking in the end zone. He throws it.
And he gets it. Oh, wow.
A great catch by Brian Ingram. He got up right there.
That was a great catch. Lots of concentration.
That's where size can get you.
And he held on to it after he was buried on that catch.
Really a great play by Ingram.
I believe that was DeMarcus James on defense on that play, and he buried him on the catch, but he was able to hold on to it for a great play.
Great defense, but a greater catch. And we've got Martinez again for his 2nd extra point of the game. The snap, the kick. New Mexico saying it's no good, and it is no good.
Brings a score of 13 for the Bombers, 14 for the Stars. 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter. All right, looks like we got some more candy being thrown by the dance team. Lots of happy kids.
This looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game tonight, Britt.
It looks that way. It could get even better. It looks like whoever scores last could win this game if one of the defense doesn't step up and make some plays. All right, as we get lined up for this kick,
Got number 2, DeMarcus James, and number 11, Josh Floyd, back for New Mexico, ready to take the kick.
From Felipe Martinez.
Martinez breaks the huddle. I'm wondering if they're going to go with that squib kick again. Let's see. Martinez with the squib again. Muffled by number 4, Landrick Brody.
Just couldn't make the catch. Fell on top of it. And the Stars get the ball almost the 25-yard line, almost midfield.
I think that's the second time that's happened to the Stars tonight.
No, the spot actually is at midfield.
Let's see if the Bombers defense can step it up this drive.
Let's see the dance team do a little quick dance first. Here we go with the dance. What do you think about that, Marcus?
I think that they look well polished.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I think they're giving you the look, Britt.
Well, it's pretty often I get winks up here, you know. I would not put it past any of them girls out there to wink at me. Can you blame them? I got a face for radio. A pretty good crowd in here tonight, Marcus.
Yeah, we do. A lot of people come to show their support for their Abilene Bombers, as well as the New Mexico Stars fans that made that long trip.
And there's quite a few of those. I've seen some of them come up and give high fives to their Stars. All right, now we get lined up, get this drive started.
Crawford under center. Crawford takes a snap, drops back the pass, getting rushed, goes deep. And it is incomplete,
over the
but
wall, takes out a fan. Wow.
Number 4, Diamond Weaver for our Abilene Bombers, jumped over the wall trying to intercept that ball, and looked like he might have took out a fan, but I think they're all right.
It might have been one of the New Mexico coaches, actually.
Oh.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Well, maybe they're not all right.
Right, we had good defense on that play. Let's see if we keep up the good defense here. We got Crawford under center.
Crawford takes a snap, drops back,
Passes,
throws a quick strike.
Completed.
Quick strike to number 8, Roy Bruno.
Number 1, Wally Moman buries him right where he catches it.
Looks like a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
I think there's still an indention in the field where that hit took place.
Yeah, we could feel that one up here. Crawford with 2 split out to the right, 1 going across.
Oh, that looks like it's going to be an offsides on the New Mexico Stars.
That one you got to blame the quarterback. He's got to be ready to take that snap when his receiver's running across the line.
That was Roland Bruno in motion, crossed the line just a little bit before the ball was snapped. That sends them back to the 25-yard line, right where they started.
It's going to end up being 3rd and 10 now after the miscommunication by New Mexico. I think if our Bombers can get a stop here, it'll really prove something. Trying to make a statement here.
We need a stop right here for the Bombers.
2 split out to the left. Make it trips to the left. Crawford takes the snap, drops it back. He's going to pass.
Oh, and he's hit.
And he completes the ball for the 1st down.
But there is flag on the field, so let's see what happens. It looks like we got some of the Bombers showing that, that might be on the offense. Let's see what happens.
Number 10, Dexter Manley with the catch. Looks like it was on our Bombers. It was declined, of course. Now it's going to be first down, New Mexico, at the 13-yard line. They're in our territory now.
Did you see what that flag was for? I never saw the flag.
No, I
never
didn't
saw
see.
Motion. Maybe it was declined.
I saw number 20, Greg Yeldale, arguing with the coach on the sideline. I don't know if it was on him.
Roland Bruno in motion. He's pressured, and he's sacked. That was Jeremiah Turner in on that sack. He's been hard on him all night.
Also, I saw Yeldale over there. I think if that penalty was on him, he was going in there hot to show that he was wrong. Making up for it right there.
Jeremiah Turner's a new addition to the Bombers squad, I believe. And he's making his presence known.
He is all around that field tonight. That's the end of the quarter. Going into the second quarter, it's 13-14. New Mexico Stars are winning. So, Britt, what do you think about that first quarter so far?
Exciting first quarter, high scoring game already. At one quarter, we've got 4 touchdowns. If the Bombers didn't miss that extra point, then we'd be tied up still. We're just going to have to see which defense is willing to step up and make a play.
Yep, I agree. Really exciting game so far, folks.
Got the Mr. Gaddy's car driving around on the field.
I sure could use some pizza from there right about now.
That would not be bad, not one bit.
Oh, free pizza? That's all I heard.
I think you got to go down there and dance.
I think I might just have to do that, Britt.
You think you could dance just like these Bomber dance girls?
Maybe for some pizza.
Oh, man, challenge accepted by Marcus. We'll have to get somebody up here to get him dancing. All right, we got a second down a long ways for the New Mexico Stars after that sack.
Crawford takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, getting
rushed, and he's
looks like
hit
he's about
again,
to get sacked.
And he's going to be dropped again. That was a whole cluster of the Bombers on that one, led by
Crawford
Jeremiah Turner.
Sacked.
It's another 5 yards. That puts it back down to the 25-yard line where the drive originally started.
Let's hope the Bombers can make this stop right here and make a statement. They're going to be the first defense to stop these scoring.
That brings up a third down and a long 25 yards nearly for the first down.
They're looking pass right here, so let's see if our DBs can step up and make a play.
Let's see if we get some pressure on that quarterback again.
And
we got a jump. That looks like the Stars are going to go back a little further. It looked like number 74 right there was jumping on that. False start. New Mexico, 5 more yards.
Man, New Mexico really has been messing up these drives. Had a lot of penalties. Not very disciplined on this drive, Britt.
Not very disciplined at all. They were in good shape after that long play that they had where they put it on the 13-yard line. Since then, now they're back on their own 20-yard line.
That's what penalties can do for you.
Penalties and sacks.
We're getting the defense chance going here in the Expo Center.
Crawford's back for a pass. Little pressure.
Oh
no.
He got a man. And is that going to be a first down?
Nope, that's a touchdown, it looks like.
Oh,
but there is a flag on the play.
I think the flag's going to be on number 4, Diamond Weaver, for picking up the football and throwing it at a New Mexico Stars player.
It's Christian Torres on defense on that play. And he went for the ball and didn't work out for him, but that's all right. see what happens here. See what the call is.
And just like I said, an unsportsmanlike conduct call on Abilene.
Being assessed on the kickoff.
You got to give Brendan Crawford props for making that throw. He sure did thread the needle.
With a little bit, he had pressure on him again.
And the extra point is good.
Bombers look so good throughout that whole entire drive, and then one play is all it takes in this league.
This is a big play game right here. Both our returners have had good returns. Do you think they're going to kick it to him this time, Britt?
I bet we don't see Juan Reese get that ball again. Not this half, anyway.
That'd be the smart thing for New Mexico, but let's see what they decide to do.
All right. Here we go. Both kick teams are on the field.
Got Juan Reese back again with Lawan Edwards.
It looks like Josh Bond sending the ball up on the tee, getting ready for the kick. Let's see where this kick's going.
Okay, the ref's whistles. Let's see what's going on.
Oh, and he kicks it deep. Hits the ceiling.
For a second there, I thought that was going to go to Juan Reese again. I was getting excited.
Well, I think it either gone to Juan Reese or over his head, but we got to hit the ceiling first.
Ball's placed at the 20 after that.
And now they're assessing that personal foul or unsportsmanlike, they had earlier. Puts the ball spotted at the 10-yard line.
Man, that's got to hurt you right there. Let's see how this Bombers offense reacts.
All right, Byron Ingram's under center.
The two receivers split out right. Ingram takes a snap.
Edwards in motion. The ball was delivered before he was ready.
Looks like a little miscommunication out there. Looked like a quick hitch and go. But it looked like Ingram wanted to throw the hitch, not the go.
It was DeMarcus James on the defense.
Second and 10 for the Bombers on the 10-yard line.
All right, we got Byron Ingram under center again. Juan Reese in motion.
And there's a flag.
We got a flag.
See what this one's for. New Mexico's clapping like it's going to be on Bombers, but the Bombers are clapping like it's going to be on New Mexico.
Yeah, on the defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
You catch what that was, Britt?
Not sure what it was. I didn't see the hand signal. I could barely hear the rubbery on that.
Maybe an encroachment.
We'll take the first down either way. Looked like we had a little problem with the flags. 1st and 5 from the 15.
Ingram under center, takes a snap, looking the pass.
Reese.
Has a man on a little corner route, and it's dropped.
In and out. Juan Reese, in and out.
Juan Reese having such a great game, and he drops a pass, but that's okay.
DeMarcus James and Chaz Thompson on the coverage.
A great throw by Byron Ingram. The corner route's one of the hardest throws to make. Got Ingram under center with big number 56 back there.
Juan Reese in motion.
Ingram takes a snap, throws a screen.
Pass. Edwards.
Pick up the first down.
Ball looks like it's going to be spotted about the 22-yard line.
It looked like Edwards' corner was back about 6 yards, so why not throw a quick screen? We only need 3.
And they got it. Right.
The quick screen's lethal with Juan Reese's speed.
It is. Juan Edwards got the great speed out on the outside as well. Juan Reese in motion.
Ingram takes a snap, looking deep. He's getting pressured in the pocket, running. He goes out to the left. Maybe a gain of 1 yard. Maybe. But there's a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. Most likely, under pressure like he was, could be a holding. We'll see what they say.
Looks like there's nothing. It's at 2nd down and 10.
They're marking this off.
Well, one person said 2nd down and 10, but it looks like it's about to be, is it 1st or 2nd and 5 now?
Looks like it's going to be 1st and 5. That must have been on the defense. I don't know what the play was. The penalty was
1st and 10. They're moving up the chains now. Ingram's got trips out to the left.
Brian Ingram in motion.
Takes a snap, looking to pass. Has a man deep.
In the end zone.
Little over his head. Another souvenir, as Britt would say.
That's a souvenir. You know, we got to thank Bill Reed Distributing for those souvenir balls.
I wonder how many balls they go through a game.
Seems like a bunch. So that's why we got to thank Bill Reed for that. Man. That's at least 3 this game, right?
Yep, at least 3.
All right. The Bombers break the huddle. The Ingram under center.
Trips out to the left. Ingram takes a snap, looking to pass. Throws a quick strike to Edwards.
Juan Reese picks up a block downfield. Edwards makes it to about the 4-yard line.
Great play by Edwards. He's had 2 key catches this drive.
1st and goal from the 4-yard line.
Let's see if we bring in that heavy package now, because it looks like Edwards is good now.
Edwards is going out. Bet we got our big boys in. We got 55 and 56 both back.
Ingram under center. 44 in motion. Ingram takes a snap, pitches it to number 55. Blakely with a pretty good gain.
Looks like he picked up 2 yards on that one.
Down at the 3-yard line now. We've got the jumbo package in again. 44's in motion. And there's a flag on the play. Early penalty before we get the snap off. Let's see what the call is right here, Britt.
We got whistles before the snap. It's on the defense. Half the distance to the goal.
It's not that much, but you know, anything's good in this situation at the goal line.
Doesn't hurt us. We'll take it.
Looks like Juan Reese and Lawan Edwards are coming back in. And we've also got number 14, Ingram, out to the right with Juan Reese.
Edwards split out to the other side.
Ingram takes a snap, hands it off.
56, number Joyner in for the touchdown. Uh-oh. We got a little smack talk in the end zone. By number 21 and for the New Mexico and number 14 for the Bombers.
Man, you got to wonder what's being said out there.
A little push and shoving, got a penalty on it.
Second time that's happened tonight.
We'll see what they say.
Touchdown. I think it was a personal foul on the defense.
It looked like it was a personal foul on the defense. I blinked. I really didn't notice.
Now we've each got 1. We're correct.
There was a little pushing and shoving. Emotions getting high in the shootout that we're already seeing.
We got Martinez back for another extra point. Let's see if he can make this one
Edwards
after missing
holding.
the last. Snap. Oh, it's a fake.
And it's in. We got the 2 points. Tied the ball game.
Number 21, Archie Reed, received the direct snap and went in for 2 to tie the game up.
What do you think about that?
I think that was a smart coaching call.
We got a tied ball game again.
You always got to wonder.
The Bomber Babes, the dance team, and the little girl helpers throwing candy out.
In a game like this, you got to go for 2. At some point in the game, you just got to wonder when it's going to be.
It's a great call. Hey, Gundam style, I think this is your chance to dance for that pizza there, Marcus.
Well, if this is my calling, then let it be.
Right. DeMarcus James and Josh Floyd back deep for the Stars. Felipe Martinez gets set to kick it away.
He's been squimming it all night, so let's see if we go with that approach again. Also, New Mexico's been having trouble keeping their hands on this ball. Kickoff seemed to be a bit slippery for them.
Don't want to tell them we put something on the ball. Just kidding. And kicks up.
It's another squib. James gets it. He's at the 20. Makes it all the way about to the 24-yard line. Number 14 Brian Ingram.
44 Jarvis on that play.
Football toss now, giving the fans a little time to interact.
All right. So we got some future Hall of Famers out here on the field right here.
Yeah, maybe in about 40 more years they'll be in there.
2 tickets for the Rangers game. 10-yard pass into a bucket.
Man, I wish they'd give me that chance.
All right. From the 15-yard line, here we go. Sets and the toss. Oh, just missed, man.
We still got three more contestants.
Whoa, hey, good thing that Bomber Babe's not in the competition.
She's got a cannon.
Yeah, it's just no accuracy.
This contestant's a little younger. We'll let him go from the 10-yard line.
Wait a second, he's lefty too. Uh-oh.
Oh,
man. Just missed.
Another one from the 10-yard line wearing a Bombers jersey. Oh.
Overthrow.
Put a little too much on
Here
it.
we go.
The little man right here from the 10.
I bet he gets close. Almost hit the bucket. So close.
Almost got the bounce shot right there. That would have been something to see.
That would have been great. All right, we got the Bombers defense.
The Bombers defense, after playing so great last drive, gave up a touchdown. Let's see if they can come back with a little vengeance right here.
We're on the, what is that, the 13-yard line in the Fox
Crawford
box.
takes the snap.
Oh!
And he gets hammered.
Buried. Oh,
Number 44, Jarius Jarvis, hammers him.
He was hammered on that play.
Man, if we were playing Madden, that would have been the hit stick.
I haven't played Madden in a while. I'm not familiar with that.
They should put the Bombers on there. I think I'd use them.
They should have an arena Madden. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
That would be awesome. All the big hits you can make, all the great catches.
Crawford, right? He got hit hard on there. I mean, he just driven into the ground.
He looks like he's hurting a bit.
But just to get up from that hit, wow.
Crawford sends the man in motion.
It's Roland Bruno in
Takes
motion.
a snap, looking to pass. He's rushed again,
Oh,
and he fumbles.
Fumbles.
And it's a little mischief.
And the Bombers pick it up
the
on
Bombers
the end
pick
zone.
it up.
Touchdown, Bombers.
Number 21, Archie Reed with the pickup.
Wow.
Archie
Bombers
Reed.
defense, the first ones to come through with a big play.
And that's a statement right there, Britt. That's a statement.
After they've had pressure on him all night, that ball was going to have to come out eventually. That was an amazing play by the defense.
A quick sack and then a strip by the Bomber defense.
Let's see if the Bombers defense can keep it going once they get this.
Felipe Martinez ready to make the kick. Let's see if he's going to get it. I don't think they'll be faking it this time.
There's no need this time. They've got the lead for the first time of the night.
The snap, the kick, and it's good.
Good.
Perfect kick right through the middle. More candy for the fans.
All right. That's 28-21 with 7 minutes left in the half. 7-11 to be exact.
I think we should get them to bring us some candy after they score.
Yeah, I wonder if any of them could throw it this far.
I have a sweet tooth right now.
You know that just because that dancer's name's Candy, I don't think she's going to come up here.
New Mexico's got to be frustrated after that drive. 2 plays, and they got stripped. They might come back hot on this drive. But then again, so may the Bombers' defense.
Let's see what the Bombers' defense can do. I'm real curious to see if they keep the momentum going. There you go, Marcus. This might be better than this. The Bee Gees right here might be better than.
It's a good little song to get down to.
Let's see if you got any disco in for that pizza, huh? All right, DeMarcus James, deep for the kick, along with what's that? Josh Floyd.
Martinez ready to kick off for the Bombers, and
there he goes.
Squibs it again. Little squib kick.
Oh.
Ooh, that's got to hurt you right there.
There. Body's flying everywhere.
Seth Smith fell on it. But the Bombers look like they retrieved it. Are they going to give it to him?
Ingram comes up with the ball, but I don't know.
It looks like we got an injured player. He hit the wall pretty hard.
I think he looked like he
went. Is that number 21, Archie Reed?
I believe so. Looked like he lay with his head on that in there. And, it's never a good thing when anybody's laying out on the field like that. Last weekend, the Bombers had a devastating injury.
Oh, yes, I saw that before the game. But Archie Reed gets up, and he looks like he's going strong still. Archie Reed did play at Tech, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, let's see if this Bombers defense can keep things going, or if the Stars are going to come back out and, earn a little respect back on this drive.
Hopefully this Bomber defense comes out fired up again.
Crawford lines up on the center.
Trips to the left, takes the snap, looking the pass, drops back, throws across
Dexter
the middle,
Manley,
and it's dropped by number 10, Dexter Manley.
In and out of his hands.
As a quarterback, you got to get a little frustrated with that. Putting the ball on point, and it's dropped.
He was in Wally Mummon's territory there. I'm sure if you heard them footsteps behind you, you'd drop the ball too.
Yeah, that is true. We got 21, Archie Reed come back in the game. After that quick injury he had, he's ready and pumped up to play again. Crawford 2 out to the left, 1 to the right. Coming in motion, make it trips left. Takes a snap, drops back, looking the pass.
Ooh. Incomplete pass. Pass was intended for, who is that? Roland Bruno.
And looks like Christian Torres on the coverage was beating himself up because on that speed turn, he feels like if he would have gotten around a little quicker, he may have picked that one off.
He could have. He's a very good defensive back.
Crawford again sending one back this time. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Drops back, looking to pass.
Under pressure.
Throws it.
Blakely throws him down, but as he gets the pass off to number 8 again, that's Roland Bruno.
He got hit hard, it looked like.
Yes,
he was on his butt after that play. He's taking a beating tonight.
He has. This Bombers defense is putting lots of pressure on the quarterback.
Got to give our front line props.
That was Blakely putting the pressure on him that time. We're lining up, 4th and 10, lining up for a field goal.
We got Weaver back. Maybe get a little kick. Maybe too short. He might be able to return it.
Way wide.
Wide right. No good. Bombers are picking up good field position.
Another
Great.
souvenir.
Hey, that's 4, right?
That's 4, thanks to Bill Reed.
Bombers have great field position.
Bombers 28, Stars 21, with 4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the half.
My mistake. The Bombers will get the ball at the 5-yard line. I wasn't aware of that.
Byron Ingram under center. Juan Reese in motion.
Byron Ingram's controlling the offense well tonight. Takes a snap, drops back to pass again. Looking across the middle.
Juan Reese makes the catch at the 15-yard line. Let's see where they give him the spot.
Looked like he was maybe pushed back 1 or 2 yards, but let's see what happens. LaJuan Edwards was deep on that play.
That's a Bombers first down. They gave him the spot right at the 15-yard line.
Great spot by our officials tonight.
You notice that the Stars' defense isn't getting as much pressure on the quarterback here as the Bombers. It makes a big difference.
Our O-line sure is doing a good job, and Ingram drops back, looks to pass, has a man deep.
Has Ingram deep.
Ingram with a great catch.
Over the wall, but he made the catch.
Ingram with a great catch, and he sure is fired up after that.
All the way to the 2-yard line.
You can hear our fans erupting after that one. That sure was great, Britt.
The cheers on that one. Wow, what a catch.
And a great throw by Ingram. Ingram to Ingram right there.
Byron Ingram to Brian Ingram. That's kind of confusing, really, if you want to know the truth.
They might have a little twin telepathy, but, I mean, I know they're not twins.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those guys sure were on point on that play.
You know, Marcus, I missed it. I said the 2-yard line. Looks like we're right here at the 1. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Looks like we didn't bring in that heavy package this time. We got trips out to the left. And
Ingram,
big
Reese,
number 56 back.
Out wide, 56.
Ingram
Joyner
takes a snap.
gets a snap.
Joyner with
in.
another TD for the
Touchdown.
Bombers. The big boy sure is showing them up down there on the goal line.
You know, it's going to take a lot to get in his way to actually stop him. They can build a brick wall. He might be able to run through it. He's so big.
Yeah, that is true. Just lower your shoulder and run, what they tell him. And it looked like he gave that ball to a fan. Another souvenir?
I didn't see. I wasn't watching. I'm sorry.
Martinez back for the kick again. The extra point. The snap. The kick.
Up
And
good.
it's good.
Brings the score to 35-21. Bombers on top of the Stars with 2 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the half.
Our offense has went down there and proved something every drive, and our defense has been doing great.
Oh, here comes some more souvenirs to be thrown out by the dance team, the Bomber Babes, and all their little helpers. Somebody got a hat, it looked like.
Even the mascots out there.
Bombers have to be really proud. They've got a lot of crowd involvement in this game tonight.
Yeah, that is true. That home field advantage sure does make a difference, Britt.
Agreed. All right, as we get set for this kickoff, we got Josh Floyd to Marcus James back deep for the Stars.
Martinez ready to kick again. Probably going to go with that squib again that we've been seeing all night from the Bombers. You can hear the siren going off as we do every kickoff. Martinez squibs it again. Another souvenir.
Souvenir. Caught it on the wall.
It looked like that fan reached over the wall, but
I believe he did. I believe that's what Jeremiah Turner was telling him. Don't reach over the wall, man. That could have gone further for us.
well, sometimes you just can't control the fans, but it's great to see him give the ball to his little girl.
Looks like we're going to get a re-kick. And now we have a flag on the play.
I'm not sure what the ruling's going to be on this one. You don't see this too many times. And yes, we will see a re-kick. Martinez is out there again.
I think they called fan interference on that.
Something you might see at a baseball game.
Yep. All right, we get ready for this re-kick. Again, we've got Josh Floyd to Marcus James back for the kick.
Martinez ready to kick off once again. The siren again.
And here we go for the re-kick.
Squibbed it again right up the middle.
Actually, a better kick.
And it is muffled again.
Muffled again. But
the New Mexico Stars have been muffling kicks all night, but they recovered this one.
Roland Bruno covers it up, catches the muffled kick and lays down on it.
Man, they sure are having trouble with those squibs.
That ball right there was pretty hot, and it was bouncing all over the place. That was going to be a tough one.
See if this Bomber defense is ready to go again.
Ball spotted at the 24-yard line.
Past two drive, they force a touchdown and a turnover. Number 1, Brendan Crawford taking the snap again. Takes a snap and he pitches it out. Got to run and
into the wall. After picking up about, 4 yards?
Yeah, number 5, Seth Smith with a 4-yard gain, it looks like. Oh, gain of 3. Hear the Bombers cheering on their defense right here. Crawford under center again with Smith in the backfield. Trips to the right, takes a snap. Looks like a shovel pass to the right. Josh Floyd picked that one up.
Couple words exchanged again. But it looks like it's going to be a first down for the Stars.
First down at the 15-yard line. After that, looked like maybe a screen or a shovel pass out to the right from Crawford to Floyd.
Pardon me. All right. Crawford breaks the huddle. Lines up under center.
Twins to the right, and a flag for the play.
I don't know what this flag's for.
See what this one's for.
Appears to be on the offense, and they mark it back 5 yards.
Media timeout now. Pizza delivery race.
All right, that's a stack of pizza. Let's see who can carry it the fastest. They got to run all the way to the 25-yard line, turn around, and come back.
This is my kind of game.
Where are they going? They're just going to keep on going. Here they go. Oh, he lost
It's
a couple pieces.
Oh. Looks like the middle lane won.
I think his pieces are stuck together.
That's what it looks like. He's all tossed them in the air. They're not going anywhere. Let's ask him to come share some of that with us up here, Britt.
I could do some pizza right now. Be good stuff. All right, here we go. After that last penalty, it's going to be first down and 15, starting at the 20-yard line for the Stars.
First and 15. Crawford with twins to the right. Single receiver to the left. Oh, but he motions him over.
Roland Bruno in motion.
Crawford drops back, looking to pass. Passes across the middle.
Pressure.
Looked like that ball got tipped. There was some contact made with that football.
I believe so. That pocket collapsed pretty quick on him and didn't really have anywhere to go. And the ball got knocked down as soon as he left his hand, it looked like.
Again, great pressure by the Bombers. They've been showing us that all night.
All right, here we go.
Crawford takes the snap, drops back, looking to pass, throws across,
Got a man deep,
and it's
and
a
he's got
touchdown. Number 11, Josh Floyd with a great catch for a touchdown, and a little celebration after.
A little dance. I think he's after your pizza.
He better dance better than that.
He was all by himself out there in the corner of the end zone.
Looked like our secondary collapsed on that play.
Unfortunately, something had to happen there. It didn't look right.
After the Bombers had scored 15 unanswered points, the New Mexico Stars answered with a quick 6, and the kick is up.
It is good.
Quick 7 make that.
Brings the score to 35 for the Bombers, 28 for the Stars with 50 seconds remaining in the half.
I think the Bombers can make a quick strike here with 50 seconds. I don't think they'll have a problem.
There's lots of time on the clock.
Especially with the way Byron Ingram's leading that offense tonight.
Last time they looked like they were going to kick to one reach. You think they're going to do that same thing?
With 50 seconds left, I don't know. I think they may go with the squib right here.
Stars defense on the field, ready to go. Kick it, team. Number 19, Josh Vaughn sets it up, gets ready to go. Bombers line up for the receiving team.
Juan Reese and LaJuan Edwards back once again. Both with pretty great returns tonight.
And here we go.
Interested to see what they'll do here with this kick. And it's a squib.
Oh, no.
Number 8.
No, that's Jeremiah
Turner, the new pickup for the Bombers this week. Gets it out to the 25 midfield.
Spot the ball right dead center, it looks like.
That kickoff ran 11 seconds off the clock. We got 39 seconds till half. The Bombers at midfield.
See if the Bombers can put something pretty quick together here.
I'm pretty sure they can. Ingram under center. Looks like he may have trips out to the right.
Juan Reese in motion.
Ingram takes a snap. Looks
Pass.
at. Oh. Looked like they went tricky there. They tried to give the ball to number 99, Kevin Myers, on a little out route.
That might have been the biggest receiver I've seen.
Yep, that is true, and that play might have worked, but it looked like Ingram put a little bit too much touch on that. It had the defense fooled.
All right, Ingram under center.
Trips to the right again, takes the snap, looking downfield, has a man deep, Juan Reese.
Oh!
Juan Reese ran right over that barrier. Getting up slow.
Juan Reese is slow to get up after that.
It's great to see number 2, DeMarcus James from New Mexico, be a good helping hand with them.
There.
Great sportsmanship. It's always good to see.
It was number 2 on number 2 there. Juan Reese had him beat, just slightly overthrown.
He tried to keep running for that one, Britt.
All right, 29 seconds remaining in the half.
Again, trips to the right.
3rd and 10.
Ingram in motion. And then Ingram takes a snap, looking quick
Juan
strike
Reese
to Juan
into
Reese.
The wall. 5-yard pickup.
Strong hands again by Juan Reese to be able to hold on to that one after taking the punishment.
Young lady knocked down right there at the wall. Don't think she was expecting the action right there in front of her.
Hey, you got those kind of seats. You got to be ready for anything. Part of the experience. But it looks like she's okay.
Hug from her man friend and ready to go.
Not going to make.
All right.
24 seconds.
5. We got Felipe Martinez in.
Felipe,
look like we're going to go for the field goal here.
Felipe has missed an extra point, so let's see how he does this.
But we've seen him make twice this from
in pregame. Felipe back, the snap, the kick.
Edwards brings the snap down.
Oh, and it hits the speaker.
I believe that would have split the uprights if it had hit that speaker.
Man, that would have went in. That one would have went in.
Little talk down there. Number 77, number 2.
There's been a lot of personal conflicts in this game, Britt. But football is a game of words and a game of pride. Let's see if this New Mexico Star offense is going to drive the field from the 20 with 18 seconds left in the half.
It's the ball first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I think this Bomber secondary will hold its own.
If the Bombers can keep the pressure on the quarterback like they had been doing. Oh. Timeout. Timeout, Abilene.
Talk about a little game plan right here on this timeout. This is an entertaining game so far, wouldn't you say?
Very entertaining. Looks like, if these two offenses can't, the defenses can't slow these offenses down, we're going to be way up in the numbers on the scoreboard.
This game right now is on pace. We're on pace to see 70 points from each team.
It's going to be exciting. All right, now we got the Bombers defense ready to go. Here we go with the Stars offense. Let's see what happens right here. 18 seconds remaining in the half. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Crawford taking the snap with Smith in the backfield. Puts a man in motion.
It's Roland Bruno in motion.
Crawford takes the snap, looking downfield.
Lots of time to throw.
It's complete to Josh Floyd. It's all the way down to about the 14-yard line.
number 11, who's that? Josh Floyd. Great catch. Gets a souvenir right there at the end as he holds the ball up to, get timeout, ball out of bounds, stop the clock, and
10 seconds left in the half. Ball's marked on the 14-yard line.
Right on the edge of the Fox box.
They're really pressed for time here. Crawford with trips to the left.
Floyd
takes the snap, looking to pass. Takes it himself, and he's
hammered.
He is hammered.
By a whole slew of the defense on there.
Those Bombers sure are ready for that. They said, do not run against us. We will pound you.
That's Archie Reed getting up slow on that play. He's already been down one time. Had to come out for an injury. 4 seconds remaining.
Archie Reed and Jeremiah Turner sure are leading this Bomber defense tonight, as well as that D-line is.
4 seconds remaining in the half. We got another timeout.
Looks like they're attempting the field goal in the half. Yes, they are. Number 19, Josh Vaughn, looking to kick and field goal. Put 3 more on the board before half for the New Mexico Stars.
Josh Floyd, the holder.
See if this Bomber defense can maybe block it. Snap. The kick.
Is up. It looks good from here.
It's good.
It's good.
We're going to go in the half.
More clock. Or points on the clock. The scoreboard. Sorry, I can't speak.
We're going to go in the half with the Bombers leading 35 to 31 against the New Mexico Stars.
Right, it's an exciting first half.
High scoring, fast plays.
Marcus, after an exciting halftime, exciting first half, you ready to get the second half underway?
Yep, I got a brisket sandwich in my stomach, and I'm ready to see some more football.
I thought you were getting pizza.
Well, I didn't see any, and I didn't feel like paying for any, so why not just take the free brisket sandwich?
Hey, sounds good to me, man. Well, it looks like we're getting ready to get this second half kicked off.
Man, this is a good game we're watching here. We are in for a treat for this second half.
It is a barn burner. We got Bombers with 35, the Stars with 31. It was point for point, just one after another.
And look at this. Back to return is not Juan Ruiz, but Diamond Weaver.
All right.
I think they're just wanting them to kick it deep again.
I think so.
Let's see if our tempting offer pays off.
Diamond Weaver and Juan Edwards.
Stars kicked it off, and they did kick it deep to Weaver. Weaver's at the 5. Makes a few moves.
Good moves. Here we go.
Ooh, he's reversing fields now.
He's still up.
Great balance by Weaver.
He gets the ball to about the 20-yard line. About looks like the 19's where he wound up.
He only got to the 19, but I must say that was an impressive return by Weaver.
Man, he probably ran 50 yards on that return.
Reverse fields, 2 times, made a lot of moves, and that was great.
All right, Bombers have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They really have been moving the ball well down the field.
Neither team's had a problem moving the ball tonight. The problem is the defense can't stop it.
That is true. Byron Ingram ready to command his offense once again. Under center. Takes the snap. Passes it off like a quick screen to number 3.
Juan Edwards gets a couple yards before he's run into the wall.
Tell you what, that's not a bad play call. That was the second time they've called that play, that quick screen to Edwards. Both times resulting in the same, couple yards.
Right, here we go. Bombers line up again. Ingram under center.
Ingram takes a snap.
One reason motion. Oh, pass is deflected.
He had a man.
Number 6 for the Stars got his hand on it. That's Cedric Odie.
He had Ingram open for the quick strike. Just couldn't get it above the D-line's head. Ingram's got twin set out to the left, but a man in motion. Make that trip. Ingram drops back.
Oh, quick pass over to Brian Ingram.
It looked like
hits him with the shoulder pads, can't hold on to it.
It looks like he quite wasn't out of his turn yet whenever that ball hit his shoulder pads. Little miscommunication between both Ingrams right there.
It brings up, is that 4th and 6 now?
4th down, and we're going for it. On our own 20, Ingram drops back. Looking at pass.
Got a receiver. Oh, no.
And Juan Reese almost makes an incredible one-handed snag right there. Just gets out of his hands with the contact was made.
Great coverage by DeMarcus James on that. Juan Reese is a hard guy to cover. He stuck with him step for step, though. And he was able to, make that pass not
He's got those strong hands, too. Must be hard to cover him, and I give that DB props right there.
The Stars take over on their own, on the Bombers' 22-yard line. See if this Bombers defense can hold up here.
Brendan Crawford's got twins set out to the right with Smith in the backfield.
Roland Bruno in motion.
Hands it off to Smith for no gain. Stopped at the line by number 55.
He might have lost some yards on that.
Jermaine Blakely
looks like the spot's going to be about a yard back behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, that Bomber D-line sure has been doing great tonight. Making pressure, making tackles for losses. They're doing it all.
They are very impressive tonight. You got to give them props.
I think if they can make a stop here, It'll make a statement just like that. New Mexico Stars defense made that stop. It'll be hardball the second half.
Now we got Roland Bruno lined up in motion. Crawford under center.
Crawford's going to pass.
Quick pass. Sewn him up right there at the line of scrimmage.
That was a great play by the Bomber defense once again. Number 20.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
Number 20, Greg Yeldale, was getting pumped up after that one.
Make that 3rd and 12. This defense has been alive tonight. Looking good right now.
I'm sure they're thinking pass right here, too. Let's see if these DBs can step up once again.
You know, they've been able to sneak that long pass in occasionally on this defense.
Crawford's going to pass, like we said. Goes deep.
Add a little pressure. And it's picked
by
the Bombers. All right.
Number 5, Byron Ingram with the interception.
Picked by the Bombers. What a great play.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was number 6, Christian Torres.
Oh, in and out of the hands right there. I don't know who was the initial contact on that ball.
It's tipped up in the air, and the ball's for grabs, and Torres said, I'll take it.
Is that Greg Yeldale that initially had the contact on that ball?
Yes, I think it was.
Uh-oh. Wait a second.
There was a late penalty marker on the field as we can hear our crowd booing. It looks like that one be coming back. Did you catch what that was, Britt?
I don't know what that was.
But it looks like New Mexico will be taking the ball at our 10-yard line.
Keeps possession of the ball. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 10, or 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, isn't that something? Those penalties
Not sure
tonight.
what happened there.
Crawford pitches it to Smith,
and he's wrapped
going
up
nowhere.
right at the line of scrimmage.
He's going nowhere. Once again, that D-line is stepping up. I don't think you could run a train up that hole. Crawford's got trips out to the left right here.
Roland Bruno in motion.
He's going to pass. He's looking. He's getting pressured. Oh, he had a man in the end zone.
Throws it away.
But he threw it away.
I don't know if he was throwing that away or if he was actually throwing it there. I don't know.
We got the Mr. Gaddy's Pizza Dance-Off going off in the stands. And like I've said all night, I would love to be in that.
Third down and goal from the 10-yard line. Crawford lines up under center.
It seems like third downs have been our poison for that Bomber defense all night. Crawford's going to pass once again. He's getting pressured by the D-line.
Dumps it off into the wall.
Dumps it off. The number 5, Smith, the running back.
He might have picked up a couple before he was taken into the wall on that.
Number 20, Greg Yeldale.
5 yards on that.
Get credit for the tackle.
It's 4th and goal from about the...
Got a difficult decision by that coaching staff.
Ball's touching the 3-yard line. Our defense is going to have to step it up right here. It looks like they're going to kick it again.
Be their second field goal of the night.
I wouldn't be surprised if they fake it.
They might try a little bit of that Bomber stuff right there with the fake.
Let's see what they do.
Excuse me. Snap. The kick.
It is blocked.
It's blocked by the Bombers.
Picked up by, who is that?
Number 4, Diamond Weaver.
Diamond Weaver.
Reversing field going about 15 yards back with that one.
Oh, man, this is exciting.
Diamond Weaver, man.
Diamond Weaver returns it to the Stars. What is that? The Stars' 23-yard line.
I think he was about there. He went about 10 yards back for some reason, but then he ended up getting it back. He is one slippery guy out there.
Boy, that was exciting right there. You couldn't get much more exciting than that. Who initially blocked that? Were you able to see that?
I did not catch who blocked that.
Man, it was so quick.
Someone at the line.
I was watching for the kick and didn't even notice who that block was on. It's an amazing defensive play. What a play by the
our
Bombers.
props for that one.
Right, Ingram lines up under center at the 24-yard line.
Twins to the right.
Sends one recent
Quick
motion,
screen
quick pass
to Ingram.
He's
Gets about
taken
3
into the wall
yards.
after a short gain.
Little words are exchanged right there from Ingram to a DB. Been happening all night.
They've been having quite a few exchanges. Well, what's football without a couple word exchanges?
It's a game of pride. That's what it is.
From where I'm sitting, my pride's good.
Byron Ingram under center again with twins to the left. He's going to pass
Looking
it up.
for Reese. Has him in the end zone. Oh, no. Just overthrows him.
It looked like the pass was pretty good, but it looked like Juan Reese mistimed his jump.
That was just so close.
Like I said earlier,
all by himself, good pass, good route, just a little off.
That corner route is the hardest completion to make.
Brings up 3rd down and 9 from the 23-yard line.
Looks like we're going to get trips to the left.
Lawan Edwards in motion.
Make that twins to the left.
Ingram under center.
He's going to pass it.
Drops. Looks for Edwards. Oh, no.
It looked like Edwards and number 21, Michael Carrasco, were attached to each other right there.
I don't think Edwards ever got his head around on that. I don't think he was ready for that pass. I think he was still in his break.
A lot of contact on that play.
Bring out Felipe Martinez for a long field goal.
And we know he can make them.
We've seen him do it. Kick it from his own 20-yard line. Let's see what happens here.
Martinez is actually from Abilene. He graduated from Abilene High School and was a kicker there. The snap, the kick.
Up. Oh, little wide.
And it is no good. So he's missed extra point as well as a couple field goals.
Oh, time for the sack race. It's one of my favorite races ever. You know it?
I was never any good at sack races. I just couldn't keep my balance.
Sometimes it's not all about the balance there. You got to be good in the sack. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it starts out as a tight race. We got two jumping out ahead. See how fast the sack exchange.
It's all about the exchange in these races.
Oh, we have a clear leader now.
He's jumping 2 yards with every hop.
Oh, no!
Whoa!
No!
Whoa! It's a photo finish. Who won that?
I believe the guy on my left.
I think that was an arguable finish.
Oh, man, that's a commendable job by all the teams on that, all 4 teams.
Yes, that was.
All right, now we got both teams on the field ready. Offense, defense. Here we go. Wally Mullins doing a little victory dance back there, getting down with the tunes.
I think the Bombers defense is ready to go out there again.
1st and 10 from the 5-yard line.
Crawford with the pass, a quick strike to Bruno.
And he's taken down pretty quick, but it was a good catch.
Wall Moomin with the hit, and he sure did clean his clock right there.
And that's Wally. One guy I would not want to be hit by. Ball spotted on the 10-yard line, brings up 2nd and 5 for the Stars. Here we go. Crawford's going to line up under center.
Crawford
Bruno in motion.
Looks for the quick pass.
Deflected. Bruno makes the catch, though, at about the 15-yard line. It looks like there's still no whistle, but it looks like he's down on about the 11-yard line.
Bruno has been their go-to guy tonight, wouldn't you say, Britt?
I'd say so. He's pretty much all over the field on offense. He's got good speed and good hands. Can't ask for much more out of a receiver.
Very exciting player to watch.
Ball is spotted at the 11-yard line. It's spotted at the 16-yard line.
Crawford under center with Smith in the backfield once again. Trips out to the right.
Dexter Manley in motion this time.
Crawford's going to
Looking
pass
for Manley. He's wide open by himself.
Oh. Manley was wide open with no one around him on a little box route.
Diamond Weaver on the defense makes the stop as soon as he catches it. He didn't pick anything up, but, to pass alone was a good enough first down.
He just settled down in that hole in that zone, and he...
Bombers defense needs to step it up right here if they want to hold them.
They really do, because if the Stars offense scores right here, they could take a lead back. Crawford drops back. And it's picked off once again.
What a pick.
And this time there is no flag on the field. This one is staying.
Oh, look, he gets Mr. Olympus muscle poses on the field.
This crowd is excited after that interception.
He made a great break on the ball and came away with the interception. Got the turnover. Let's see if we can carry that momentum into the end zone right here.
Hey, Britt, you just missed it. He gave that ball to the youngsters over there.
Oh, that's great.
Another souvenir. Ingram drops back the pass once again, looking for the quick strike, but he doesn't.
Himself. And he's tripped up at about the 17-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he had about a 7-yard gain right there.
Brings up second down. Looks like it's about about 7 yards?
Yeah, he got a 3-yard gain.
6
I'm
yards?
sorry.
It's hard to tell from where we're at.
Second and 6 is what I see.
Second and 6.
Ingram with Joyner in the backfield. Big Joyner back there again. Hasn't got the ball in a while. Ingram's going to pass.
Got Juan Reese wide open
Juan
at the
Reese
wall.
was wide open.
Makes the catch. Takes the ball to about the 25-yard line.
There was no one within 5 yards of him when he caught that ball.
Juan Reese, he's something too. We've got a lot of offensive and defensive stars on this Bombers team.
A lot of quick guys out there.
I'm not as familiar with the New Mexico Stars, but they sure are hanging pretty well.
Yes, they are. They are
Props
playing
to
a
the
good
New
game.
Mexico Star team.
Trips out to the left.
Juan Reese in motion.
Ingram
Pass
fires
for
to
Reese. Just barely misses.
How many times have we seen that barely miss between Ingram and Reese?
If they ever got together on one of these passes or any of these passes they're missing, man, some magic would be happening on the offense.
They're just a split second away from scoring touchdowns every time.
Ingram takes the snap.
Going to pass once again. Who was that to?
No, that was a quick pass.
He threw it right up the middle, but it didn't look like there was any receivers there. I'm trying to think it's a busted play. Someone didn't do their assignment correctly. This third quarter sure has gone by fast. There's only 52 seconds left.
And counting. We're 25-yard line.
Ingram takes the snap back. Passes the Ingram. 20-yard line. And looks like it's going to be about 4th and 5.
clock's counting away. We got here in this third quarter, 15, 14. We're gonna try to get one more playoff. It looks like. Oh, wait a second. Here we go.
I don't know if we're going to get a playoff or not. There's 2 seconds left. We better hurry up. Ingram does not get the snap off in time.
Does not get the snap off.
There's a flag on the play. It looks to me like number 50.
It looks like number 99 just didn't quit blocking. Number 68 didn't quit going. Number 99 didn't quit blocking. That's what it looked like to me. Number 99 for the Bombers.
Number 99 for the Bombers. You know, it's things like that that are going to mess up a drive, but hopefully we can get back on track. Who was that for the New Mexico Stars that was getting blocked?
I think it was Brock Mueller.
I'm not sure, but I think they may have took some acting classes in college.
Just looks like both of them just want to keep on going. The offense. Some of the Bomber fans didn't like that call, but it is what it is.
Let's just hope we can get this drive back on point. We're going to go into the fourth quarter with the Bombers leading 35-31 against the New Mexico Stars. What is that, Britt? About 4th and 15?
It looks like 4th and 15. Looks like we'll have a little dance off real quick before we get this fourth quarter underway.
Got to give these dance teams props. They've been busting their butts all night.
They work hard. Here they go. Oh, it looks like we're going to play little musical chairs as well.
So what'd you think about that third quarter, Britt?
Man, that went quick. Couldn't even tell you what all happened in that third quarter. It was so quick.
Yeah, that was probably the fastest quarter we've seen tonight. It was 15 minutes, but felt more like 5.
It was a quick quarter. Not a lot of happening in that quarter. You know, we had the shootout the first half. That last quarter, we had one field goal through the whole quarter.
Yeah, I think both these teams at halftime, their defenses have both made adjustments.
They definitely made some adjustments.
They're working.
Come out and work. We saw some great defensive plays by both sides.
Little musical chairs going right here, just like you said.
Uh-oh. Oh, the guy in the stripes is out.
Is that Peyton Manning down there?
It looks like it.
Oh, no, it's just some guy wearing his jersey.
Oh, Peyton Manning looks like he's out.
Older generation against younger generation right here.
Offsides.
And he gets what he deserves.
And the older generation comes out on top.
It's pretty sad to get beat by your grandpa in musical chairs.
Yeah. All right.
We are in for a great game in this fourth quarter.
This is the final quarter of this great game.
And we're going to go into this fourth quarter with Martinez attempting a field goal. Martinez hasn't had the hottest leg tonight, but let's see if he can redeem himself right here. Give his team a 7-point lead.
I'm not even going to say it this time until after the kick.
Snap and kick.
And he splits them.
Wide right.
It was wide.
Too soon.
I spoke too soon. From my angle, it looked like he split them. I was wrong.
It was maybe 3 inches too far right.
Wow.
That's got to hurt.
You know, I was thinking maybe we were saying that we saw him making those certain pregame, but might have jinxed him a little bit, but I don't know.
Or maybe our angle was wrong.
All right, let's see if this Bombers defense can make another good stand right here.
Got a 4-point lead. Can't afford to let them score a touchdown or a field goal. The dance girl's doing the Macarena over there.
All right, Crawford lines up under center from his own 5-yard line.
Hands it off to Smith. Smith breaks a tackle all the way down to looks like the 14-yard line. Not a bad run.
8 yards on that carry.
That was probably one of the only good runs I've seen tonight. Not much in the run game tonight, a lot of pass game.
A lot of pass, a few runs, most of them from within the 5-yard line, though, powering it into the end zone. Brings up second down, about 2. From their own, 13-yard line.
Yep, from their 13-yard line.
Right, almost in the middle of the Fox box.
Twin set out to the left, but he motions him over. Bruno over, trips to the left.
Crawford takes that,
Hand off to Smith again.
And he picks up the first down.
2 plays on a row to Smith.
Looks like he picked up about 3 yards on that. He only needed 2.
They might be trying to do a little play action now that they've got the run game.
I think they're trying to run some of the time off the clock.
That would be a smart decision. Now this Bomber D cannot bite on the play action. Stars have trips out to the left with Smith, the backfield with Crawford running the game. Gonna motion Bruno again. Oh no, we're not. Crawford's gonna pass right here.
Not a lot of pressure on him this time.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bruno got demolished. He went up and he paid for it.
He did pay for it. That was Wally Mummin on defense on that one.
Mummin is a force to be reckoned with. He loves delivering the pads.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get in his way. Brings up second down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Bruno in motion. Crawford under center.
Takes a snap, drops back, gonna pass.
Quick pass.
To number 11, Josh Floyd with the reception.
Christian Torres on defense. Completed about the 23-yard line. Not quite enough for the first down.
But I must say, the Stars do have a nice receiving core. They all complement each other well.
They're doing a good job. Notice they're not getting the pressure on the quarterback this half, and that's what's allowing them to make these catches.
That is a major difference right there, Britt. Last half we were pressuring Crawford every snap, but now we haven't seemed to get the pressure back. Crawford's going to pass again, and it's intercepted. By number 4.
That's Diamond Weaver.
Diamond Weaver is doing amazing
He's
this
still
half.
Up. And he's down, finally dragged down by a whole slew of the offensive players for the Stars. It looks like they're probably going to spot the ball about the 25-yard line.
Diamond Weaver seems to be the playmaker this half. I don't know what kicked into him, but he is doing a great job out there.
That's his second pick, isn't it?
No, he had the blocked field goal. He picked up the blocked field goal.
I was thinking that was a pick. It was a blocked field goal.
And he also had the great return in that beginning of the half.
That's right.
We have two interceptions this half for the Bombers. Diamond Weaver and Christian Torres.
So Wally Mummin has a pick this half too.
Byron Ingram back. He's going to take it himself.
He's got room.
He picked up a block, but he got hit against the wall, and he's done.
About the 15-yard. Makes it about the 15-yard line before he's pushed up against the wall. The one Edwards is out there blocking in front of him.
It's always great to have a mobile quarterback. It's just that much more to guard.
True that. All right, looks like we're at the 15-yard line. We're at second down and about 1 yard to get the first.
Ingram under center.
Ingram in motion.
Trips to the right. Takes the snap. It's going to be a pass play. Quick strike.
That was Juan Edwards on the reception at about the 4-yard line. He'll bring up first down and goal for the Bombers.
We might see our first points of this half on this drive, Britt.
First touchdown.
Oh, yes, you're right. First touchdown. I'm sorry. Forgot that the New Mexico Stars did get a field goal earlier this half.
All right, here we go. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Ingram lines up in the shotgun.
Edwards in motion.
Fakes handoff.
Edwards is
Passes
wide
to Edwards.
open.
Oh, man, he goes
my
airborne.
gosh.
Carries out of bounds into the
Is that a touchdown?
touchdown.
That was an amazing play by
That was
Edwards.
an amazing play.
He caught the
He
ball.
went airborne, and they carried him over the wall as he crossed into the end zone.
It was like he was crowd diving on that, trying to crowd surf the New Mexico Stars.
Amazing catch, amazing play. Well designed.
And it looked like Ingram was about to take it himself, but saw him at the last second, and it paid off.
Martinez back for the extra point.
Edwards holding. Snap, kick.
No good.
It is no good. Martinez is having some trouble tonight.
Wow. Brings the score to 41-31. The Bombers on top with 9 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in this game.
Let's see if they can hold this 10-point lead, Britt.
Tell you what, the defense is on fire on these. You know, I mean, they're letting them get some plays. They're bending and not breaking.
That is true, and now we're getting some candy from these Bomber girls once again for the touchdown celebration.
Once again, for New Mexico Stars, we got Josh Floyd and Marcus James back deep for the kick.
Martinez out to kick for the Bombers after missing that extra point attempt.
Well, he had made a lot of the extra points, or he's missed a few, but I'll tell you one thing he's not messed up on is this kickoff.
Yes, he's been.
They have been hard to handle each and every kickoff.
He's a pro at this squib.
There's
And
another
there it is once again. James gets the kickoff and he's running.
Wrapped up, taken down.
A great special teams tackle by number 20, Greg Geldell. You got to love those special teamers.
Fielded the ball about the 10-yard line. Wound up bringing it out to the 15. It was a great special teams play. As we take a little break for the dance team. Here we go.
If you're the New Mexico Stars coach, what would you be telling them, Britt? 9 minutes, 30 seconds ago, and you're down by 10.
We're still in this, and we still got, let's get in the end zone. Let's not get down. All we got to do is make a couple good plays. We're back in this.
Because I think that they are frustrated. They have not been able to do anything this half.
We've not seen either team move the ball well this half. But I will tell you that the Bombers' defense has stepped up and has prevented some of the big plays that we saw from the Stars in the first half.
That is very true, Britt. Prince in the background.
The Stars break the huddle. Crawford's going to line up under center.
Crawford's got twins set out to the left.
Dexter Manley in motion.
Crawford's going to pass. And oh!
No! In and out of his hands. Archie Reed on the defense.
Archie Reed, man.
Hit him in the numbers.
Last week, I believe I heard he had a pick six. And I think, wasn't he the defensive player?
No, it wasn't Archie Reed. It was, I don't remember who it was. I'm sorry.
Well, anyways, Archie Reed is playing a great game tonight. Is that a timeout by the Stars?
We got a timeout.
They sure did get lucky on that play.
The Stars called a break on that one.
If Reed would have got that, he had nothing but open field, and there no telling what could have happened.
Could have very easily been a pick six. I'll tell you what, if Vanilla Ice doesn't pump up the defense, nothing will.
That is true. This is a great song. You can see him getting down with it right here, number 4.
Diamond Weaver getting a little jiggy with it.
Diamond Weaver, and you hear the fan clapping.
You hear the crowd getting loud. Diamond Weaver's.
I still think I could take him in a dance battle.
Oh, after the game, I think we should have a little dance-off, huh?
I'd be down for that.
Diamond Weaver versus Marcus. Weigh in on who's the better dancer.
First things first, they got to get this win.
All right, here we go.
Crawford, he's going to pass once again. Looking deep, has a man.
Had a man.
He had number 11, Josh Floyd.
Christian Torres was on defense on coverage there, but he's about 5 yards off of him. He had him. He just missed the pass.
Floyd had a lot of cushion on him. I think Crawford just touched the ball too much.
He's probably feeling a little bit of that pressure left over from the first half.
Yeah, that is true.
Brings up 3rd and 10 from their own 15.
Yeah, about 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Crawford's going to pass once again, and he has number 10, Dexter Manley, all the way down to the Bombers' 20. Man, it is sad to see the Bombers play good for 3 downs and then have a blown coverage right there.
3rd down, they let completion like that happen, and they move the ball, and now it's 1st down again inside their own territory here.
I've said it all night. 3rd downs have been our poison.
Yeah. Right. Quarterback's under center.
Bruno in motion. Crawford's going to pass once again, looking for Manley with the catch. And Manley's down to the 5, still going, and he scores.
Touchdown.
Manley with the touchdown. It looked like the Bombers' DBs were trying to strip the ball out of them, but they pushed them into the end zone.
Yep. I saw the same thing, Marcus.
That gives the New Mexico Stars a little hope going in with 7 minutes in the fourth quarter.
This for baseball, I guess we'd be in the 7-minute stretch.
That is correct.
That's Josh Vaughn for the kick.
Snap, the kick.
Looks good.
And it is good. It is good. 41-38. Bombers hold the lead with 7 minutes and 2 seconds left in this fourth quarter duo. This fourth quarter showdown.
You know, as like we said the first half, Marcus, I believe this game could come down to who scores last.
I believe that too. Whoever has the ball last, I think, will win this ball game. Let's hope the Bombers can come back strong, get a touchdown, and get that 10-point lead back.
See what they do here.
Do you think that Weaver will be back or Juan Reese will be back this time?
I really don't know if it matters. Both guys got great hands, got great speed. We'll just see what happens. Looks like it's going to be Juan Reese.
Yes, it is. Edwards and Reese back once again.
As Vaughn sets the ball up on the tee, gets ready to kick this one away.
I'm not sure that they'll kick this one deep, but you can't really afford the squib it in this situation.
You don't want the Bombers to have good field position right here. And he kicks it to Reese.
Oh, this should be exciting.
Fields it clean. He got it open and dodges the guy. Oh.
Tries a reverse field,
no,
and he's down at the 15.
Field, and he got bulldogged. Taken down by... Can't really tell who that is.
Was that number 6, Cedric Odie?
That looks like Cedric Odie. That's correct. So the Bombers are going to take over first and their own 15-yard line, first and 10.
With a 3-point lead in this fourth quarter.
6 minutes and 51 seconds left in the game.
This is exciting. This is the type of game fans love to watch.
Ingram lines up under center.
Twins out to the right.
With Reese in motion.
He's going to pass the ball. He has Reese
Reese
wide open.
That should be a touchdown, folks. That is a touchdown.
Juan Reese once again.
Wide open. One play, they take the ball into the end zone.
Juan Reese has been amazing for us Bombers tonight.
He's a great receiver, great return man. He's a total offensive package.
And you got to give Byron Ingram props for seeing that play downfield develop.
Great pass. Juan Reese never even had to break stride on that pass.
Great vision, great pass, great catch, great play.
So the Bombers answered that last touchdown with a quick touchdown of their own.
See if Martinez can get the lead back up to 10 after missing the last extra point.
Edwards holding. Snap.
The kick.
And
it's good. He bounces back to redeem himself and give us that 10-point lead that we need.
Here comes the candy.
Yeah.
Marcus, that brings our score to 48 for the Bombers and 38 for the Stars with 6 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the game.
I really think that the Bombers can maintain this lead, and I think that their defense will not let anything by them on this drive. They are playing with a purpose right now.
We've seen impressive stance by the defense majority of this second half on both sides. The Stars and the Bombers. The Bombers just happen to be coming out ahead right now.
And New Mexico has DeMarcus James back as well as Josh Floyd. Martinez back to kick once again, and we can afford to squib it again. Keep it away from these lethal return men.
We'll see that same type of kick here, and I bet they'll be hard to handle just like it has been the last several kicks.
And it is.
It takes a nasty
Fields
bounce.
it cleanly. Smith fields it cleanly, and he goes all the way to the Bombers' 20-yard line.
Brings it back to the Bombers' 20-yard line. Start out with great field position this drive.
Well, that's the risk you got to take with that squib kick, and it's been working all night, so I have no problem with that.
That is the risk you take, and it has worked the whole night until, that's the first one I believe they fielded cleanly.
That is true.
They're going to look for a fast strike right here.
They need to have a quick strike and maybe get an onside kick.
But I don't think the Bombers' defense is going to allow that.
They are ready to play.
Crawford lines up under center.
Twins to the left. And he mishandles the snap.
Mishandles the snap.
He picks it back up.
Quick pass.
Throws an interception.
That is Christian Torres, and he's going to take it back for 6. No, Crawford wraps him up at the 25-yard line.
Crawford is beating himself up after that one. He just tried to make too much
what
happen.
A play.
Is that his second pick of the game?
I can't remember offhand. All I know is that, you bobble that snap, you pick it up, and you try to make something happen, and something happens for the wrong team.
That is true. That is correct, and that was great for our Bombers.
Christian Torres was in the right place at the right time on that. Great defensive play. Had it completely covered up.
After a couple blown coverages in the first half, our DBs have really came back strong and made a statement. Ingram's going to take the snap, and he falls down.
Gets the pass away just in time.
He somehow threw the ball while falling. Threw it away. Number 70, John Cardenas, is getting up slow, but I think he's going to be okay.
Let's go bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, Britt, I'd say if we scored, put some points on the board this drive, that would put the game away.
I wouldn't count on anything in this league, but it sure does feel a little better. Add a little bit of that cushion.
That is, I understand where you're coming from, Britt.
21-yard line.
Ingram's going to take the snap and drop back. He goes
Pass
deep.
to Juan Reese.
Oh,
no. Wow. Pass was intended to Juan Reese. DeMarcus James was there to break it up as it entered Juan Reese's hands.
Juan Reese has had strong hands all night, and it looked right there like DeMarcus James just had the ball perfectly. He swatted it perfect, and Juan Reese couldn't do anything about that.
Great defensive coverage. Great defensive play. Ingram lines up under center. Sends Edwards in motion.
Joyner in the backfield. He's going to pass it. Goes to number 3, Edwards.
For the first down.
All the way to the New Mexico Stars 9-yard line. New Mexico's got to be frustrated with the way we're moving down the field right here.
That brings up. Oh, wow. They spotted that just barely past a 10. Brings up 1st and goal. You might as well say 10 yards.
Yep, might as well say 10. It's about there.
Ingram's under center. Edwards in motion.
Trips to the left, and he's going to go back to pass.
Quick pass to
Ingram to Ingram.
Ingram to Ingram.
Touchdown, Bombers.
Ingram to Ingram. Finds a connection again. What a play.
They've connected a couple times tonight.
That pass was not perfect. And Ingram had to scoop it up off the ground, basically. Made the catch around his knees and just carried it into the end zone.
I'll tell you what that is. That is great concentration by a wide receiver. Across the middle, you don't know who's with you. And
that cushion feels really good for the Bombers right now, too.
54-38. Let's see if Martinez can top on the extra point. Martinez kicks.
The kick looks good.
Kick is good. 55-38 with 3 minutes and 31 seconds left in this Bombers football game.
That cushion has to feel good for the Bombers.
Yes, it does. And here we go with some more candy.
Real candy, the devil went down to Georgia.
Ah. Getting ready for kickoff. Once again, the Bombers are kicking off to the Stars with Floyd and James back to receive.
Felipe Martinez sets it up on the tee, gets ready to send this one away.
New Mexico has got to be in a hurry right here if they will have any chance of coming back in this ball game.
They're going to have to look for some quick points. And the kick's off.
Another squib. James gets it.
James built it on the wall at the 10-yard line. Makes a guy miss.
Makes two guys miss.
And winds up hitting the ground around the
24-yard
line. Around the Bombers' 24-yard line. Good return.
Our defense has got to be anticipating pass for the rest of this game. It's got to be quick for the Stars to score, to contend in this game.
Clock started. Crawford's under center.
He's going to go back to pass. Looks for a man. Changes his mind.
Finds a guy.
Finds Bruno. Been his favorite target tonight.
Makes two guys miss. Finally wrapped up at about the 4-yard line by Archie Reed.
Bruno made the catch, and he got a lot of yards afterwards. That's what a good receiver does. Makes a couple guys miss.
Like he was wrapped up about the 4-yard line and dragged down at about the 2-yard line. Second and goal, or first and goal from the 2.
He's telling his team, we're still in this. Let's see if the Bomber defense has anything else to say.
We got Smith in the backfield. Look for a handoff here. Nope.
Crawford takes himself.
Maybe. Crawford.
And it's a touchdown.
He's in for the touchdown.
Looked like maybe it was a read option from Crawford and Smith, and Crawford decided to keep it himself, and it paid off.
Well, they answered with a quick touchdown. Now, our offense out here just needs, after this kick, we get the ball back.
Do you think that the Stars will go for an onside kick? Down by 2 possessions with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. I imagine
we'll see some kind of squib or something, and just like we have been the whole game. And
snap, the kick, and it's good.
It's good. Brings the score at 55-45 with 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the game.
I'm interested to see how these New Mexico Stars decide to kick the ball off to the Bombers.
Marcus, there's your chance. Dance team's making the rounds. Wave at them. Maybe throw a wink their way.
Maybe I get a number or two.
You could. But that's why both of us are on the radio right now, my friend.
Yes, that is true.
We've got a face for the radio.
Well, speak for yourself.
Well, so I've been told.
Now, the Bombers dance girls sure do have great dancing skills, but you know what I've noticed? That the mascot sure can get with it.
I haven't noticed the mascot dancing when I'm watching the dance girls dance.
Sort of a break dancer.
Yeah? All right, here we go. We got the kick and receiving team here getting ready to go. Looks like we got Juan Reese back deep again.
Juan Reese.
As Vaughn
he is ready.
Sets it up on the tee, gets ready to send this kick off.
The Bombers look like they may be lined up, ready for an onside kick with Edwards scooting up.
It looks like they have their hands team up out on the field.
Oh, it's not Edwards. It's Weaver out there.
Weaver and Wally Mummin. It looks like this is their hands team. And
that was not an onside kick.
Into the fans. Into
a
the boxes
souvenir.
That's a Bill Reed souvenir football.
I don't think they were really going for the onside approach right there. He kicked it a bit too hard.
I don't think that, regardless of what they were going for, I don't think that's the results they wanted.
Bombers will get the ball at their own 15.
They just need to hold on to this ball for 2 minutes.
We cannot afford to turn the ball over right here. That would be the key.
Clock started. Ingram's under center.
trips to the right. Ingram gives the ball to Joyner. And the big man powers for a couple yards.
It picks up for a couple yards. I think they're just going to try to run that clock out.
He is a big boy out there running the football.
That is a big man carrying the ball. That is a lot of momentum coming your way.
I would be scared if I was down there trying to tackle that man. You'd have to group gang him.
Minute 47 left on the clock. The timeout called.
Second and about 7 or 8.
I'd say that's a long 8.
Yep.
Unless they're holding that sign at an angle. I can't tell.
Our angle is messed up.
We're kind of up high out here. Well, we got Ingram under center.
Ingram's got trips. He's going to go back to pass.
One reach was in motion.
Looks like
to Joyner.
A running
Joyner
back screen to Joyner.
Breaks 3 or 4 tackles, just running through people.
Joyner with a halfback screen. His line was blocking for him, and he powered through some people.
Stands up, flexes his muscle. He's got a lot of muscle to flex.
Is that a first down? Yes, it is.
They're going to mark it a first down.
The Bombers shouldn't have a problem running down the last minute and 20 seconds to get the win.
Wow. What a play. What a run.
Yards after catch were crucial there.
For that extra yardage.
He lowered his shoulder and he chugged along. He was like a freight train going through there.
I bet it'd be pretty close to trying to tackle a freight train, trying to tackle him. So we're right midfield right here, 25-yard line. First and 10. Took it down to the 1-minute warning. 1 minute remaining in this game.
This sure was a great ball game to be here for, Britt.
It's a great game. It's fun to be a part of this kind of game, you know it. All right, here we go. We're going to get this last 1 minute underway.
Last 1 minute.
10 from the 25-yard line. Midfield. 1 minute remaining. Ingram's under center.
He's got twins out to the right.
Sends Ingram in motion.
Hands off to Joyner once again. Joyner just powers through for as many yards as he can get.
Three or 4 yards on that carry.
3 or 4 yards they really were meaningful. You can see the fans starting to get up and leave.
Timeout called.
You can see the fans starting to get up and leave as they're saying you can call this a ball game.
They know that their Bombers have won this game.
55-45 with 51 seconds left. Our Bombers have the ball and it is second down.
I believe a win here puts the Bombers in first place.
I believe you're right. I think I heard that earlier tonight. They sure did earn it, Britt.
This is a hard-fought battle. Both teams should walk away from this one being very proud. All right, last 51 seconds.
Ingram's got twins out to the left and hands off to Joyner once again up the middle.
Once again up the middle for another 2 or 3 yards. Brings up third down and about 4.
getting the play from Coach.
Move the spot back a little bit. Brings up 3rd down and 5. I'm sorry. But the clock is still ticking. We're down to the last 20 seconds of the game. They'll have to get one more play off as the play clock's at 15.
Man, this was an exciting game. This was a great shootout to the end.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Hands off to Joyner
3.
once again. Joyner powers for the first down.
That's ball game, folks.
And like you said, whoever got the ball last would win this game, and that was true, Britt.
That's ball game. Looks like Abilene Bombers 55, New Mexico Stars 45. Bombers take this one. A great game. Thank you for joining us tonight and listening to your Abilene Bombers and New Mexico Stars. Y'all have a good night and be safe.